Hello. Wait, let me wait, see what is up. Oh, your boy, I didn't even see. Nah, you keep packing, that's false. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, is it because of the thumbnail? Listen, I just used whatever picture I could see. You're spinning though. I'm gonna wait till a man's pull up and then I'm gonna start speaking. But what you saying, your boy, since you are the first one here actually, so what is up? What are you guys saying? Oh, where is my I need to push this over here. Oh my days, my computer keeps freezing. This is unfortunate. But listen, we need to talk about Gege. Gege is special. For real, for real. I don't know how many of you have seen spoilers, but we're going to be talking about the spoilers. So, the spoilers were tough. Like, everything today, this chapter is going to be crazy. I think Gege's art, the choreography, like, everything was on point, man. But before I start talking about spoilers, I'll wait for mans to pull up in the stream. But what's up, your boy? You're the first one here. So I'm gonna say, how are you doing? If you're actually here, I don't know if you're still here. So I don't know if I'm just talking to myself. So obviously, let me know if you're actually here, bro. Uh, mm, 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 mm. Was my thing just? Oh, here we go. Here we go. What's up, Dead Soon? How you, man? What's up, Greedy? And Seven Sins. Choso really did his best. I'm saying, listen, he does how he does. He knows how to use the power of friendship on point. When he had everybody putting their hand on his back, that was beautiful, man. I won't lie to you. That was beautiful. Where you get the spoilers, go on Twitter. I'll post a link. And then you can see them. Give me a sec. Let me get them on Twitter. Here you go. I posted the link. Go to that link there on Twitter. In case you haven't seen it, I'll wait a couple seconds before. So I've pinned it. Everyone can go there. You can go read the spoilers. You should have pictures and everything as well. So you can go check what's going to happen in this chapter. But I'm going to be sad if Choso dies. Listen, you know what? He might not die. I think now we're in a situation. No problem, Tyler. No problem. I think we're now in a good situation where he can really survive based on what he did with the chapter. Like, basically, his end of the show is done. And I feel like we're going to get Yuki fight predominantly. And then potentially we're going to get a situation with Choso. And we get like a team up, which is going to be the first ever team up we've got in a minute. Because I remember in JJK, it used to be people just jumping each other. But we haven't had that in such a long time. So I think this is Gege was cooking. The art in this chapter is beautiful, man. But we actually have to appreciate Gege. Because Gege, people be talking about like Shakespeare and all these man, they can't touch my boy Gege. Like, Gege can make Hamlet, but Shakespeare can't make Jujutsu Kaisen. That's the difference. I did not expect Choso to do so well. I thought he would at least surprise Kenjaku, but it looks like Kenjaku wasn't the only one surprised. I agree, man. He was in his bag. He did amazing, bro. I think he showcased nice stuff, and I was really surprised to see how great he did. I think, in general, what's it called? When he did, what was it? He used their abilities as well. I think it was amazing. It was amazing, man. Hey, what's up, Phoenix of the Flare? How you doing, man? So is there a chance Yuki getting a cover? Yes, I believe in a Yuki cover soon. It won't be the next one. Next one's probably Maki based on the order. So it's either going to be Maki, then it depends if Choso's going to die or not, to be honest. But I'm investing fully in a Yuki cover. That would be cool. Yuki cover would be a godsend, bruh. You're spinning, Phoenix. That would be beautiful. Gege is a chef. I spelled. Gege is a chef without a kitchen. He's different. My guy Greedy knows. That's good to hear. You're doing great, Phoenix. It's good to hear. Seven Sins. Yuki going to put Kenjaku in his place. Kenjaku going to have to back into labor. I don't know about all that. Listen, I have major Yuki stocks. You know how much my Yuki stocks are? I'm already saying Yuki top of the verse. Is there any basis to this? No, but I'm pushing that agenda. So listen, I'm the biggest Yuki fan, but I think she's going to do amazing and we're going to see her in action and she's going to push Kenjaku. But I do think Kenjaku will win, but we will see like them Yuki showcase how great she was doing. You get me? Like, I feel like this is where we really get to see what Yuki's about because she's the last person we haven't seen. But Nah, we need to put like Choso. I was unfamiliar with your game for real. I know you were him, but I wasn't expecting this much from you. You showed out for me, my boy. Like, oh, but we have to talk about it. What do you guys think is Kenjaku's technique that he showcased? For those who have seen the chapter, I'm gonna make a poll because I'm guessing it's going to be something of gravity magic. That is my guess because I feel like the way in which all the blood dropped straight away. But what do you think Kenny's second curse technique is? Actually, how am I going to ask this in a poll? You know, you might as well just going to have to answer. I don't know how to answer this in a poll. Because my guess is gravity. Because you know how the way everything just dropped down. I thought that was cold. I thought that was cold. But oh, Choso punched Divergent Fist or was normal punch? I think it was just a normal punch. I think he was just saying to use Yuji as strength, like he was just metaphorically saying like his quotes. Because from the way I understood the chapter, he went through and he was talking about each of what's it called? Each of his brothers. So he was talking about like Ezo, I forgot what he said, but he was taking something from him. Then he said the male stripper guy, he said whatever, he did something with him. And then he was like Yuji, powerful or whatever, and then he punched Kenjaku, who he blocked with the curse spirit. But I think that whole sequence was beautiful because, bro, he really cares. He's the best big brother. That is my guy, man. He's showing out for his brothers, and I respect it heavily. But what we saying now, since we have some new updates, I'm gonna have to ask this basically every time: is Choso surviving? Because he did well, and I'm proud of my boy for real. All right, we'll ask the first poll of the day: is Choso surviving or not? My mind absorbed the vengeful spirits, curse spirits of the big three clans. That would be crazy. You know what? I'd love to see that. If he pulls out one of them from his Uzumaki, that would be insane. But obviously, the Gojo one wouldn't have the 6 eyes because Gojo's still alive, right? So there can only be one 6 eyes user at a time. So that would be unfortunate that we can't see them in their full potential. But still, it would be crazy to see a previous Gojo clan member. So I'd love to see that for real, for real. It's Choso. Oh, see, it's flipped from yesterday. Yesterday, people weren't really sure, but I think it's nice to see now. Whatever Kenjaku's curse technique is, we absolutely know that is some sort of form of attack redirection, it seems. Yeah, I agree. It's definitely something that redirects attacks. I'm going with gravity till I see more of it or when the full chapter is released. But it really could be anything. What if it works like for my Yu-Gi-Oh mans, like Mirror Force, it sends the attack back at them? That would be crazy. But then it didn't really send it back at Choso, so that wouldn't really make sense. It could work similar to maybe, if you guys know Bartolomeo or from freaking One Piece, where he has like a barrier. Maybe it blocks like an invisible barrier or something, but I don't know. Seeing that Yuki panel, like every other Yuki panel, brings me inner peace. Phoenix knows. I'm saying Yuki's gonna be the best character. I've fully invested in my stocks in Yuki, man. It was she was cooking this chapter. I can't lie to you. Even though it was a 1 chapter cameo. Apart from that translation, I don't know why she said it's rad, bro. I'm hoping that was just a mistranslation because what on earth was that? What on earth was that? What did you say? What if Kenny's technique is he's using all vessel techniques in one body? Like, did he use all the vessel techniques? Because main Kenny technique is to transfer his brain thing. If yes, then this guy is way too broken. Really and truly is endless. There's so much stuff we could see potentially with his technique. I think using the vessel, it could be something like that. I mean, there's even the thing with, for example, Sukuna. He pulled out the flames from something we don't even understand how he used that as well. So I feel like there's maybe something more to the knowledge of Jujutsu, meaning you could potentially use other techniques, but it seems like it's just specialized for people who are super broken. So we'll have to see in the future, to be honest. I'm sticking to Choso cooking. I agree. Choso is cooking. I'm happy to see my boy. He's looking like he's gonna pull through. It would be sort of like All for One, but Infinity cooler because of what Kenny has to do to get it. Yeah, I see that. I see that for real. I think, yeah, we don't talk about All for One, that bum. Wait, OFA, All for... Wait, now I'm baffed. Did I say All for One? Am I correct or no? I felt like I for some reason made that All for One, but I don't know if that is what you were trying to say. So let me know, Phoenix with a flat. I'd be so upset. Oh no, I mean Choso's getting cooked. No, don't kill me. Fair enough. Don't kill me, man. I'd be so upset if Yuki just gets slapped around. Oh, one for all. That's it, bruh. Oh my days. Bruh. Bruh. Of course. One for all makes so much sense. Why was I thinking all for one, bruh? I'd be so upset if Yuki just gets slapped around. Yuki's too much of a mystery this late into the game to be lackluster. Listen, she won't get slapped around. Kenjaku will win, but she will show out in this fight, in my opinion. The reason I say this is the timing of the quote with the thing where she said, oh, special grade means you can topple a country. It just makes way too much sense for her to show out in this fight for then nothing to happen. Like, it wouldn't make no sense at all. I think, as well as people who think that she's gonna die, that's not happening either. Like, none of that makes any sense. She still has a lot of her plotline to be explored, in my opinion. And that's why I think maybe she will show out nicely with Kenjaku, and maybe Kenjaku will use this as a way to avoid them and then go just, I don't know, kind of like run away and merge with Tengen. I don't know, man. Like, the possibilities are crazy, man. I have no idea. What Choso said about using the power from his siblings reminded me of the Panda cause. Dead soon, you're spitting, man. I love how Gege writes that, to be honest. The Panda one was some of my favorite chapters in the Culling game, which I think was underrated, because I remember I thought that was like a backstory, but it was like him metaphorically seeing that the Panda cause had gone away. And I think with this one, I don't know if you mans have watched Ippo, but it reminded me of that Takamura versus Hawk fight, where you see the hands of everybody on the thing to push him back up when he's about to fall. I think that is beautiful. That's my favorite use of power for friendship in a series. Especially as I know Gege doesn't do no arse pulls like that, so we're chilling still. Because they never really refer to it as a title like they do All For One. Like, his power became his identity. Yeah, you're not lying, you're not lying. All For One's a bomb though. It is what it is, bro. Tengen always creates barriers not to keep others from getting out, but from allowing others in. And that's why I think potentially, because Kenjaku's second in barriers, he might do some snaky stuff and manage to just, slip past. It'll be a mad thing, bro. Maybe now that Kenjaku seems to be fighting against two opponents, maybe now he'll bring Mahito back out to fight Sar against Choso. I just really want to see Mahito come back. I think Mahito is gone, in my opinion. I think for him, obviously extracting the technique, Mahito has gone. And it wouldn't make sense for me, in my opinion, for Mahito to still be alive and he gets the technique. I feel like that's way too broken. So I'm more of the regard that he has gone, and it's just more so of he just has idle transfiguration. That's the way I understood it, but let me know what you guys think in that regard. Yeah, Kenjaku got in easily, bruv. He slipped in, bruv. That was crazy. It's like, have you seen that video where the security guard is just tapping people? He's not really looking at them. That was the way Kenjaku pulled in into the tomb of the Cell Vessel. For real, for real. Everyone asks what is Tengen, but no one asks how is Tengen. Yo, we need my boy Corey. He's the biggest Tengen defender. He'll tell you how Tengen is. I don't know. Nah, man. I'm Tengen slanderer number one. So I am definitely not asking how Tengen is doing. But the poll's looking decent. Yes, people think Choso's surviving. I like it. I like to see it. I remember yesterday it was like 80% that people didn't think he was. So we one chapter has flipped the script heavy. But do we think we're seeing a domain this fight? That is the real question. Because now we're about to see translation. We need Tengen to tell us about Tengen, really and truly. But Tengen doesn't really look like the person who wants to talk about Tengen at this moment in time. Like, Tengen is trolling. Like, really and truly, in the whole conversation with Yuki, she was just trying to justify how she made those wrong choices, isn't it? I need Kenny to rip Choso's torso off. Yo, your boy. Come on, man. Come on, G. Why do you want Choso to get packed up like that? Landing a hit on Kenny is something different. This guy's probably strong as grade 1 or special grade like 1-3 finger max. Well, actually, yeah, he did get the hand where he touched him. But the punch was obviously blocked with the curse spirit. So he technically didn't really punch him, but he showed out. I think that was great. We need Tengen to tell us that he isn't the number 1 barrier user. Yo, that would be crazy, man. That would be crazy. If Tengen lied about being number 1 barrier user, that would be the biggest plot twist of it all. Unknown user said got spoiled a while ago. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm very sorry that you got spoiled. Listen, I always read spoilers because I can't wait. So for me, this is like the day. But it's a shame if you're trying to avoid spoilers and you get caught for real, man. We're seeing a domain from Choso just so we can get more cooking from Kenny. I hope so, Phoenix. That would be beautiful. That would be what I love to see. I'm trying to see all of them pull out a domain. I can't lie to you. And if whatever a possibility you can use multiple domains, I think Kenjaku is going to be the one to show it to us. I can't lie. Aspen said Ken really got commanded grab across stage. He did. It was like Piccolo with his Namekian hands. He got sent, bruh. It was crazy. With Kenjaku's curse spirit manipulation, I see as a possibility for him to escape the fire that he's about to get in. That's exactly what I'm saying, Izzy. Izzy, that's what I'm saying. He's going to distract and then go and find Tengen. And now that there's no one guarding Tengen, it's perfect opportunity for him to get it. I think they're going to have a nice little conflict. And he's going to be like, yo, this ain't worth it. And then he's going to distract them with curse spirits. And then he's going to try and get Tengen and Merger. That's the way I predict how it's going to go. But you never know with Gege. Gege be subverting our expectations. Yuki going to talk to everyone inside Kenny to create turmoil inside him. That way, Geto going to release all the curses to make it easier for them, and Yuji's mom will start nursing Choso. Hey, yo, how's this happening, bruh? Oh, my days. Tengen is a toe. Tengen is Elon Musk. Yo, what's happening here, man? Tengen is a Cheeto Puff. Listen, I'm biggest Tengen slanderer, but what's with all of this? Man, that block is so shift. Hard to tell me. For me, sort of. Yo, Phoenix, I'm baffled. What do you mean? Okay, what's with all this Tengen appearance slander? Like she said, Tengen has been unfortunately too old, so it would be very unfortunate that she looks the way she does. Yuki Shikigami, something way too strong like Riko or Mahuraga? Maybe. I think there is a theory that she can create multiple of them. So if she can create multiple, that'll be a little too broken. But then again, it fits with the title of being able to overpower a country like Kenjaku said. And I'm always of the fan that the reason he said that, it has to be for something, you know. Yuki having a domain is pretty much guaranteed. Yeah, I agree, Aspen. Like 100% is. It makes too much sense for Yuki to have a domain. Especially she's the oldest special grade as well, 100%. Kenjaku can't compare. Geto thinks Yuki's a bum and Yuki doesn't like fighting. Well, Geto's dead, so I don't want to hear from a dead man. Yuki is her. I'm not taking no Yuki slander here. Like the block from Kenny is so swift when chose. Oh yeah. It was a clean block. I won't lie to you. With the curse spirit thing at the end, that was clean. What if Yuki Shikigami can cancel the abilities of any other Shikigami? That's a pretty fire theory. Yo, there's so much speculation on what her ability can be done. So you never know, man. I'm excited to see her in action for real. Yuki steals Megami's entire kit. Listen, don't sleep on my boy Megami. He's gonna have his bounce back. So I'm cool with Yuki still in the show right now. It's all good. She can take the Shikigami route right now. What's up, CJ? Choso would have packed up Yuji even worse if he went all out. 100%. I mean, Yuji even got help from Mekomaru telling him to get to the bathroom to stop his blood from, attacking him. Like, Yuji's my boy, but yeah, if Choso had gone all out, it would have been a wrap. 100%. Will Kenjaku finally tell us what... Okay, since... I don't know, man. I don't know about all that. How's Kenjaku settle on Jin? Jin got that dog in him? I mean, Jin kind of fumbled, didn't he? He's the reason why all of this nonsense has happened. And also, she didn't even listen to... Oh, wait, is Jin the grandpa or the dad? I don't remember. I'll be forgetting. I can't lie to you. If it's the grandpa, then he's got that dog in him. If it's the dad, then he's a bum. Did you think she's good with head-to-head or long-range fighter? I feel like all the special grades are very versatile, so I'm going to go she's versatile. I feel like she can do a little bit of both and mix it up. I don't think you're a special grade for that longer and not at least be able to throw hands. But I do think she's going to be mostly focused on using long range techniques, if I'm happy to guess. No, I mean that if the idea that she can steal Shikigami is true. Oh, true. Yeah, 100%. I don't think she can steal Shikigami, but if she can, that's mad. Imagine she just steals Makuraga and bodies it. That would be crazy. That would be a crazy fight. Choso's box shot is cracked with a majority of sorcerers. Yeah, man, he's a crazy guy. Choso is him, man. Majority, especially as he has the blood as well that affects. Oh, how you guys saying Jin is the guy? Nah, Jin's a bum. He got duped. That would never happen to me, bro. Man got duped by a body switcher. Come on, man. The grandpa is the real person with the dog. Respect my guy. Choso for sure is surviving. Alright, I respect it. Goku versus Naruto. Goku's winning, by the way. Based off Todo and that she's practically Jiraiya and Tsunade put together, I think she's going to be able to throw hands but also have a wide arsenal of techniques at her disposal. I agree, Phoenix, with some flair. That's exactly how I see her going to be able to fight, in my opinion. It just makes too much sense, I can't lie. Bodies Mahuraga just a flex. That is the real flex. Jin Itadori is a true inspiration. If you want something, what's stopping you? Don't kill me, man. Jin had a goal and he achieved it. Yeah, I mean, he kind of screwed over Yuji, so his goal is working. But free my man Yuji. Do you have a Discord server? I do, but it's dead, bro. I can't lie to you. No one be active. I'm gonna drop the link. Give me a sec. Let me go on Discord and see the link. I'll drop the link. But yeah, it's dry, man. I don't be using Discord. I'm hella inactive in Discord. So I'm a terrible mod. And then there are a couple people who try to carry, but you can only carry so far. Alright. Only so far, you know. But I'll send the link. Maybe you mans can revive it. You have to give me a second though. Invite people. Alright. This is the link. So you can, there you go, Tyler. Jin Itadori probably a curse now? Oh, that would be mad. Jin Itadori wanted Kenjaku so much he became a curse. That's elite dedication. I think this chapter might be one of the only times we ever saw Kenjaku actually angry. To be honest, he didn't look too angry in my opinion. He looked just kind of unfazed, but he looked like kind of disappointed that he had to showcase the move he didn't want to, you get me? What if Yuki Shikigami turns curse spirits into Shikigami? She can bestow them on other people to keep them. That would be cold because it would be like a better version of curse spirit manipulation in a way. Actually, not necessarily better version because they can't use the techniques or whatever. But it would be an interesting version of curse spirit manipulation, basically. Yo, what's up, Space? How you doing, man? Ayo, who's Shank's Grand Fleet? I don't know who Shank's Grand Fleet is, but Mihawk is better. Tengen. So she's Shikigami user like Megami, or she's just stolen like Toji? We have no idea for her. We're about to see still. It's all theories right now. I think she's a Shikigami user based on the one flying around her, but I can't say for sure still. But what's it called? How do you guys think the fight is going to go? Do you think Yuki will push Kenjaku to showcase his other abilities? Or do you think that Kenjaku is stomping? I don't think Kenjaku's stomping, and if he stomps, that would piss me off. Even though I'm a Kenjaku fanboy and I've been pushing the Kenjaku agenda, it would actually piss me off if she just got stomped. But Yuki versus Kenny. Yuki. Let's see what you guys are saying. A random maid from Overlord can body most of the JJK cast? Probably. I don't know how. I told you I'm not the guy for cross versing. I can barely scale. What's it called? JJK. So don't be asking me. Did she look like Mei before? I don't know, man. Don't do anything to Yuki like he did with Nobara, Maki, Mai, and Miwa. Nobara's coming back. And what's wrong with Maki? Maki's a monster now. Maki got a nice bounce back, so Maybe she needs to get slapped up a little bit to get a bounce back. Who knows? No, but Yuki's been a special grade for time. This ain't like no Maki situation where she had to grow. So I don't think so. I think she only has her one lag. Probably doesn't fight directly and Simple has some hacks. I see it, Aspen. I feel like, yeah, she could be something that just focus. I mean, every time we've seen her, she's only pulled up with that one Shikigami. So your theory makes sense in my opinion. Kenjaku might retreat or Yuki will be forced to merge with Tengen instead and become the new Tengen. Nah, I don't think Yuki's going to merge with Tengen, man. I feel like Yuki hates Tengen way too much to do that. Especially as she's already rejected. Plus, if I'm correct, hasn't it already gone past the point where she can merge with a Star Plasma Vessel? Or did I just misunderstand it? I don't know. I don't want Yuki to lose, but I also don't want Kenny to lose. If this fight goes like Kashimo and Hikari, that would be awesome. I agree. That's exactly how I feel about the situation. I was Team Hikari because the Kashimo mans on Twitter were going crazy. I was telling them it makes no sense for Hikari to lose because of the story. And they're like, no, Hikari's going to die. I'm like, I'll be back. I'll be back. And like I've said, we were back. So I think this is going to go in a similar situation. Kenny's Kenjaku. Oh my days. Yuki has to push Kenjaku because everything has gone too well for him. I agree. He's been cooking a little bit too much. He has been cooking a little bit too much, my guy. Gojo is Gojo in the terms of beauty. I mean, I think Mei Mei and Yuki is a little better. I don't know about all that, but Mahuraga versus Kenny. Depends what Kenny has, but I think Kenny has a lot of stuff to eventually overpower Mahuraga. But that's just my guess. Gojo has a blindfold and old people have blue eyes don't come. To your idea, I think she's simply a special grade curse that she has tamed. I personally would like her to have powers based on being a Star Plasma Vessel. So in what regard would you have seen, like, what powers do you want it to be in relation to a Star Plasma Vessel? Like, give me ideas, because the thing that we do know is she can hear the souls of the previous Star Plasma Vessel, but in what regard do you think that she could use them? Like, what do you think? Is it unfair Gege ignore Utame, Kukusabe, and other Kyoto teachers? He needs to bring back Goat Kusabe. But Utame, she a bum. She can't teach her students. But Goat Kusabe, we respect him. He's the GOAT. I would have preferred Kashimo to clap down Hikari, to be honest. Nah, Phoenix were beefing. See, this is like me beefing with all the Kashimo fans part 2. But listen, I hear you. Kashimo is cold, so I respect it. Yuji's mom ex Kenjaku. Hey, yo. I think in the end result is a net gain. You think Yuki gave Todo more special training, seeing as she knows her roster against Kenny is so slim? I hope so, Flood. I need my boy Todo back. You know, like, everyone would be like, Nobara needs to come back. I need Todo back. Todo and Nobara, I'll be happy. But Todo especially, I need my boy and Hikari to get a team up, because that would be legendary. Legendary, man. Star Plasma Vessel hears all things. So what, you think it's every soul, not just necessarily just Star Plasma souls? That's interesting then. What's up, Jerome? We don't know enough about Star Plasma Vessels, 100%. That's why Yuki dying makes no sense at all, bro. Not at all, because there's still so much to learn from them. It just would be stupid. Oh, jeez. That was mad. Alright. Yuki and Choso will push Kenjaku to actually fight, but he takes the dub still. I agree. That's exactly how I see it. That's exactly how I see it. Gotta put in my daily Kukusabe. Listen, I respect it, Aspen. Kukusabe is the GOAT. Ever since I saw him, his whole persona in Shibuya, where he says, I don't want to be here, I said, yeah, this is my guy. I respect you heavy. True Supernova? I don't know what you're talking about, Sins, but yes. Remember my idea from yesterday where Star Plasma Vessels could heat and blood-based literal power of the sun with the precise efficiency of blood manipulation? That would be crazy. That would be crazy, Phoenix. I do remember you saying something similar like that. Choso Todo? Nah. I don't know about that. I do not know about that. My guy Todo is the GOAT. All I'm saying is, Todo has been dropping 10 out of 10 speeches for the whole series. Every time he comes on, he showcases why he's Himothy. Bruv, man is clapping all over the place while beating your ass. Come on, man. No one's doing it like Todo. Right now, mostly Kenny and Kashimo's equal or give tough time to 15 Finger Sukuna. I'm Team Sukuna, so that is my take on that. But I don't think it's a bad take to have. You know, I think it's genuine that they could push 15 Finger Sukuna. The fact that Todo wasn't in the culling game is a travesty. On God, bro. We needed Todo in this culling game. Do you know how much he would have been eaten? Well, not necessarily against Kashimo and them, man. He would have got stumped. But, like, just the fact with his personality in the culling game, it would be beautiful, bro. Hikari x Gege x Todo against the old age sorcerer would be nice. I'm saying, man. That would be beautiful. The dynamic these three would have would be crazy. Do you think there's a commonality between the Star Plasma vessels? One overarching reason why they're Star Plasma vessel? Yes, I do believe so. There has to be something that makes them special enough to be a Star Plasma vessel, in my opinion. And whatever that is when we actually eventually get to see it. I just thought of a way Todo can kill anybody. He needs a Shikigami bird to fly as high. And he can swap with someone to instantly kill them. Easy special grade. Push the agenda, my guy. I respect it. Todo is legit as hell, but Choso hits different. Ah, that's valid. That's valid. I'm a Todo fanboy, so, you know. But Choso is him. I respect Choso heavy, especially with his speech in this chapter. Come on, man. He's showcasing why he's that guy. Todo is a warrior poet, is literally a high point whenever he shows the ultimate hype man. Yes, man. He also be cooking with them speeches. Jerome says Star Plasma vessels are seemingly just compatible with Tengen. Does it make sense for them to have special power just because they're Star Plasma vessels? How would it benefit Tengen, who's still weak? Well, if I'm correct, in the fanbook, Tengen is actually counted as a special grade. And also, he did say Rico had something of special, properties. So I'm assuming that there's something special in terms of their abilities for each Star Plasma vessel, that he eventually gets something from them. It just makes sense to me in my head, but I don't know. I would love to see them actually push Kenny mentally, get him actually pissed. Gives Yuki the Junpei treatment with idle transfer. Yo, Aspen, we're not doing no Yuki losses over here. Yuki surviving. Come on now. I don't like how you started off strong, but we ended up poor. If Choso can now extend his limbs, maybe he could get a blood avatar like the Susano. If Choso pulls out the Susano with blood, I will have to sincerely apologize with Choso and realize he's actually the real special grade of the series. This was the real Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, man pulls out a blood Susano, that is goated. You think he would see another time manipulation ability, but even stronger than projection sorcery? Time manipulation. Time is hard to, use in series, but I do believe we could see something similar in the future. But I don't know, man. I can't say, to be honest. The culling game fights have been mainly 1v1 fights, except for Sendai, which was a free-for-all, and Maki, which was not like the other fights, because it was a grudge match and not for points. Yeah, that's facts. I agree with that. So, I mean, this could be the first fight that we have maybe a 2v1, if that's the way it goes. Or maybe we have, a 1v1, but I don't know. I just feel the JJK is getting in a phase between the Marley arc and Wolf of Paradise arc from Attack on Titan. No, I hear you. This is how I feel the culling game, in terms of the stakes as well. And especially when Kenjaku becomes the founding Titan, it's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. I think Urame is guarding Tengen's door so nobody's stalemate, or she's still in color game searching for other 5 fingers. I agree with both of those. That's the way I've seen it. I think she's either doing the preparations that Sukuna said, or she's just chilling outside the barrier. I don't know. Yuki and Kenjaku will be about even. Then Yuki gains the upper hand somehow, but Kenny will pull out something crazy. Choso will sacrifice himself to save Yuki, and Kenny pimps off and snatches Tengen away. Listen, I agree. I agree with that whole kind of process in terms of how it will go. I think Kenjaku will be slightly stronger, but I think Yuki will show out heavy and showcase why she is the older special grade for a reason. And listen, if she puts in work and beats up Kenjaku, I won't be mad at it, as long as my man ends up winning at the end. You get me? Yuki about to make Kenjaku go back into, alright, say no more sins. 15 Finger Sukuna over 99% of the verse. You get it, Tyler. Jerome, then he's going to use his trump card Sukuna. Oh, that's valid. That's valid, you know. I could see him bring back Sukuna. I mean, it depends. Sukuna just doesn't look like someone who's going to be controlled by other people. So I feel like Sukuna would be more of a detriment to his plans, if anything. But then again, it goes with the chaos side. Who knows, man? I don't know. I'm ready for Gege to switch back to our boys Megami and Yuji against the other country. That would be the biggest, what's it called? Blue balls, bro. Like, we're just about to see Yuki and Kenjaku fight, and he's like, all right, let's show these boys against the army. That would be crazy. But now that you said it, I can low-key see it happening, and I really hope not, Flood. I hope not, man. Whereas Urume, missing in action. Currently MIA. She's doing some next level preparations for Sukuna. A 5-finger spirit in the Culling game would be pretty neat. That would be cold. So Kenjaku is Eren and Tengen is Ymir. You know what, Dead Soon, you're spitting. That is exactly how it is. That is exactly how it is. I wonder how Sukuna rates the taste of human flesh. Does Sukuna think... listen, I mean, he eats everything, so... At least he's not a picky eater, so I respect it. I respect it. It probably tastes decent. I wish UK is like a Tsunade. Oh, Tsunade. I thought you were gonna say like a Tsunade. What the other thing? The people who scream all the time. That trope. I thought that's what you meant. Like Tsunade. Yeah, Tsunade is good. So I see it. I see it. Kenjaku is so strong with Geto's technique, and he hasn't shown any of his other techniques. Yuki will try, but Kenjaku's him. That's how I feel it. That's how I feel. But I do think Yuki will showcase something nice, in my opinion. But how the hell is she surviving against Utah, Ryu, Hikari, Kashin, and Maki? She'll die if anyone comes to Tengen barrier. I mean, we don't know how strong Urume is, so they could potentially be way stronger than what we've seen, so, you know. He said that Sukuna is a backup plan in Shibuya. Everyone would focus on him. Kenjaku can do what he wants. Urume is the Culling game in the Culling games, or she's the Game Master. I don't think she's the Game Master, but I think she might be in the Culling game right now. Maybe, if that's where the rest of the things... It depends what the preparation is, bro. There's too much to speculate. Gege boobles us with Yuki's curse technique until the end of time. Nah. We're seeing it next, I believe. Gege already boobled us with Yuta's domain. They got no limits. Yeah, that one was tough. I remember reading that chapter, and I was so hyped to see the domain. Even Uros and Ryu, I wanted to see all of them man's domain. Like, I'm gonna need him to show out. Because especially how he did my boy Hanami, and we never got to see that domain. Because the way he made Dagons look so beautiful. And obviously Jogo's is like a mountain core, mind, whatever, volcano type crap. And then we have Mahito's, who's one of my favorite domains in the series. Hanami's had to be something special, but we will never find out. Ryu versus US Army. I don't know many US Army has guns, and Toji used a gun, so many guns are super strong in the world. Yeah, but Ryu just spams, what's it called? Grenade blast, and they're getting washed. The fight should have ended with Choso creating a blood tsunami, forcing Kenny to use 2 or so techniques, then making Yuki pop in. I like the way it was gone, to be honest. I liked how it was gone, so, but I hear you what you mean, Space. I was hoping for that too. He did it against Naya, but not Kenjaku. Probably because Kenjaku would have slapped it away. He was slapping everything away with those miniature curses. Kuro came back for Utah. Too bad Ryu got to Kuro first. Gege better not fumble like Tokyo Revengers. Nah. Listen. Gege is not Waku. Please trust me. Listen, if Gege fumbles, I will delete my channel. You heard it here first. I believe in Gege so much that he cannot fumble. He hasn't missed once yet. Apart from me, I think the ending of Sakujima was a little mid. Just the final fight. But aside from that, the characterization for Maki was amazing. Everything else was amazing. Like, he hasn't missed. There's no way he's going to fumble at ending like this. Like, I believe there's going to be a cold ending, and we're going to be talking about JJK for years to come. Trust me. I mean, if they all come together, then how she's handling... they can't leave the Culling game, though. They can't leave the barrier. So how would they all come? Plus, if they're dealing with the army members, it wouldn't be possible. Gege in an interview, I never actually came up with Yuki's techniques because I knew she would be dead before she does anything. Hey, Aspen, what type of interview is this? This has to be some made up, I made it all up type of interview, because come on now. I'll be honest, I wasn't upset about the Blue Bot as much as happy to see them having a free domain. It could be possible in the first place. For real, man. The fact that we can actually see a freeway domain in the future, that is going to be crazy, for real. For real. Gun is supreme. Spitting. We need a JJK game. Facts. That is what we need. A JJK game would go crazy like Demon Slayer. It would be perfect. Oh my god, Jerome again. Yo, Jerome, you're the GOAT. We have to put respect on Yuki's name. She would have been the first special grade of this era, or in general if the grading system is a modern thing. And you're spitting. Yuki's name needs to put some respect on. She's definitely going to show out. And I'm telling you, I've had huge stocks in Yuki. So I believe she's going to showcase something crazy. And she's going to showcase why she is the longest lasting special grade currently. Like, come on, man. We have to respect Yuki. But appreciate the super chat, my guy. Gege, the one who left it all behind. But back to Flood Money. We'd for sure need a JJK game. That would go crazy. That would actually go crazy. Like, the potential, even if it's something like just the culling game, like just like that type of concept, that would be insane, man. Like, the whole characters and different abilities that we could do with the game is so unique. And yeah, listen, when I fix my PS4, maybe I'll stream me playing Demon Slayer. Because I'm a Kaza main, that is my guy. But even if it's something similar like that, it will be cold. Because I think the Demon Slayer game mechanics are on point as well. JJK game, I beg. I hope so, man. What do you mean Jerome finally spin? He's been spin. Respect Jerome. Come on, Phoenix. Oh, you two were beefing yesterday. That's why. I understand. I mean, they don't leave, but imagine if they came, then what? She'll die. Yeah, I mean, if they all pull up on her for hard, yeah, then she gets jumped, for sure. It would be tough. It would be tough for Urume. I hope space. The bullets don't need to be faster than Ryu. They just need to change fate to make it so they hit Ryu before he can move in the first place. Guns change fate. Yeah, but that's because Toji. Actually, that fate thing is all capped because we know Tengen was capping. So, Tengen is the real liar. The bullets don't need to be... I have hopes for the upcoming mobile game, but who knows, it'll actually be good. Yeah, the only game I actually play is Dokkan. So, what's it called? Yeah, I saw that it's going to be like a... What's that name? A gacha game? It could bang. I mean, the fact that they're taking their time with it, I think it could be something crazy. But I don't know, man. We'll have to see when it's fully out. I hope it doesn't go through the Dragon Ball Legends route, because that game is ass. That game stinks, bro. JJK game by Cyber Connect 2. What? I don't know who Cyber Connect 2 is. I don't know what they make. Can you give me like a game that they made? So like I have an idea. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm pretty bad with studios when it comes to games. I was pretty much a FIFA and NBA guy, and then COD. And then the odd game there and again. You get me. Tomb Stars of the Star Corridor map, I can dream. That would be cold. That would be cold, man. Much love, Jerome. See Phoenix and Jerome hatching the beef. That's what we love to see. Oh, the creator of Storm and Demon Slayer? Okay, Jerome. Yeah. I hear you. That's cold. Yeah, they for sure need to get on it. That would be proper, man. If we get the Naruto Storm type game for JJK, that would be cold. I like their dynamic of how they do it as well, so that would be cold. The game would be hype if I could roll a 5-star Haruto. Yeah, nah, listen, all you Haruto fans, you mans need to get in the bin. I'm gonna be smiling when I see Haruto get packed up in the anime. No plot. They made all the Naruto Storm and Demon Slayer games. Yeah. They're fire with anime games, for real. Naruto Storm 4 is a iconic game, for real. No plot. Urume, she's at least above Maki. I want to see she kill Maki before that. Yo, relax. We don't want Maki to die. What's with this? What's with this? Come on, Fahad. I know you're the #1 Urume endorser, but it is what it is. Kenjaku didn't let the US Army use their guns and instead of disarm them. Kenjaku's scared of their guns. Man said leave my boy Haruto alone. Oh my god. You mans need to find a new guy to appreciate. Why Haruto? Actually, I've never hated a character more than Haruto. I can't lie to you. His dumb miracle thing. It's crazy. We're finally gonna see Yuki fight. Yes, sir. We are. It's gonna be insane. 44% for Yuki. I respect it. That's a good percentage. I was expecting Kenny to get a little bit more, but I like it. I think people are putting respect on Yuki. Yuki's going to show out. I don't think she'll win, but she'll at least show out and showcase something nice. But yeah. Chat lagging, shout out to Phoenix. See, we love that. We love the hatching of the beef. Come on, man. Kenny won. Kenny has won. Yeah, he did win the poll. I do believe he's gonna win as well. But oh, we need to talk about Gege's art in this chapter. I don't know if you guys have seen the pictures, but the scan pictures, yo, the art is looking crazy. That part when we saw him, what was it? He uses Kenjaku uses the technique and all the blood falls off on the side. Oof. Like people be hating on Jujutsu Kaisen's art, but I love his gritty style. It fits the series perfectly, man. Man, Kenjaku has 1,000 years of experience in unknown curse techniques, coupled with his curse manipulation technique, or else Yuki's as strong as Godo. She can't win this. Yeah, I agree. She won't win. I just want her to show out. I don't think Kenjaku. I've been pushing Kenjaku's currently the strongest character, not like incapacitated or in the prison realm or stopped by a Yuji and a vessel. So I do agree with you. But I just think like with her being a special grade, especially with all the hype that we've seen with her, I don't believe it would be good if she just got completely washed in the fight. I mean, if Choso could show out and do something, then, you know, I'm expecting something. Haruto was the only threat strong enough to use Mahoraga on. Megami knew he was too strong. Nah, we can't use Megami as the... He was going to use Mahoraga on the finger bearer. Come on, man. Megami's just suicidal. He's moved past that, but he's doing good now. Technically, Sukuna changed fate by killing Haruto. Sukuna can change fate? Listen, that Sukuna backstory is going to be legendary. Gege's style feels super fluid during fights. Like, I can imagine the movements a lot more than other manga. 100%. Like, honestly, when it comes to choreography, he's in my top 3 for fights. Like, the choreography of his fights are insane. It's so fluid and it's so good. And it's why, like, when people tell me that anime is so much better than the manga, I have to disagree because I don't think you get that level of choreography in the manga at all. The anime do an amazing job, and their adaptation is 10 out of 10. But like the manga has its own unique style to it, and it's why I always recommend people to read it as well, for real. Like I'll be telling my friends in real life to be reading it, but them man are like, nah, we're gonna wait for the anime. I'm like, alright, man. Alright, bro. I need you man to appreciate Gege's greatness. Yuki probably only beats Kenjaku if Kenjaku has to go and take care of some of his own. Come on, man. I think Kenjaku will sacrifice Mahito as a diversion to escape from the fight. Patrick, I don't think he can actually pull out Mahito because he extracted the technique. That's my guess. I don't think he actually can. So I think it's going to be tough for him. Yeah, y'all saying he can't bypass the infinity? Yo, Corey, allow it. Choreography. Listen, you missed the time where we were fending for Tengen. There was some nice Tengen slander and you weren't there to fend for your boy. When was Corey when Tengen needed the most? I want Kennedy to dominate the make Yuki. Okay. Alright. Remember, the higher ups hate special grade law. They couldn't wait to get rid of Gojo, and Yuki doesn't listen to them. It says a lot about her strength. 100%. Jerome is spitting. Like, the fact that Yuki could do whatever she wanted, and I mean, Gojo did whatever he wanted as well. So, I mean, it makes too much sense for her to have elite level strength. Sukuna can't bypass the infinity that lays between me and success. Yeah, Sins, cook. I'm wishing you all the success, my guy. Kenny's greatest battles with child support. he's rivaling Nick Cannon. Him, Nick Cannon, and Future, or the triple threat of child support. If you like fight choreography manga, I suggest reading. Yes, Sakamoto Days. That's my second favorite choreography currently in Eugen. I need to peep Dandan. But I saw they're getting an anime, so I don't know if I should just wait for Dandan. But Sakamoto Days choreography is beautiful, bro. More people need to get on Sakamoto. That's why I need to start streaming on the other channels so I can talk about Sakamoto. Because Sakamoto Days is cold, man. As soon as Choso comes out, Gege goes insane on the choreography for his son. Come on, man. Now, but to be honest, Gege always cooks with choreography. That's his, like, one of his strongest points in fights. You still hear voices? Last time we met you, we were hearing the voices of the Star Plasma Vessel. Yeah, I like Corey, enlighten us. Oh, you're watching the Mob Psycho episode? I need to peep that. I've been lacking on these weekly animes, I won't lie to you. Man's been busy, but I'm either going to watch NBA or I'll watch Mob Psycho after I'm done streaming still. It'll be a good time. But yeah, nah. Mob's been going crazy. It's one of my favorite weekly ones right now. I need to peep that episode ASAP. I think it makes sense that Kenjaku's been so happy throughout most of the series. It's because he's been working on his plan for a very long time and he's very close to completing it. I agree, Izzy. Imagine you dedicated 1,000 years and finally it looks like it's going to plan. That is, the feeling must be crazy. Like, that is next level dedication. When was Tengen when the world needed her most? Missing in action or lying. She framed my boy Toji. That's why I don't rate Tengen. How can you do that? People said, "Oh, Toji ruined the Jujutsu High." Nah, it was Tengen. Tengen put up his barrier. Don't kill me. Gojo did what he wanted by the world, but Gojo said he want. Well, I'm stupid. I can't read. Gojo did what he wanted, but he would still operate within their systems to an extent. Take missions, trains others. Yuki just doesn't take missions. Yeah, 100. Gojo, but that's also because Gojo wants to, do his whole plan of revitalize the whole Jujutsu world. Whereas, what's his name? Yuki wants to completely take away cursed energy. So she's kind of more focused on her plan, innit? So it makes a lot of sense why she has no care for the Jujutsu high ups, as well as she was a star plasma vessel. So like, imagine being a star plasma vessel and then they're like, yo, we kind of need you to do missions for us. I'll be saying no as well. Like, are you man's high? What are you talking about? Taro is the GOAT? Yes, he is. See, I'm a Nagamo fanboy. That is my GOAT. But Shin, Nagamo, and Taro, bruh, these mans are goated, man. I rate Sakamoto. Their character cast is cold as well. Sakamoto has the most unique fights in Jump right now. I agree. That and JJK are my top two. I don't think it's even close. Like, I think Chainsaw Man's pretty creative, but them two, they're on a whole new level in my opinion. I hope Yuki's curse technique is straightforward, not as complicated as Hakari's domain. Listen, with Hakari's domain, you just ignore everything but the text at the top. Everything is just a scam. He's rigging everything. But yeah, it for sure would be something more simple. I think when Hikari came out, wasn't that when what's my boy Togashi was back? He had to do something crazy. Maybe Kenjaku changed fate because he hopped between dead, but fate can't control those who are dead. Maybe they lack curse energy just like HR. Oh, maybe, man. Maybe. Man, did you see Gege Sakamoto Day's illustration? Yeah, he made Sakamoto look like Dido. That was funny. But the other drawing was cold. I liked it. Kenjaku beats fate? You're spilling sins. Like, Sakamoto versus Shin in the first chapter is insane. Off the jump, I knew I was going to like it. Same, man. The one where he fought the guy in the train and he hops through the train, that's when I knew this series was cold. I was like, say no more. Corey, I'm blocking you for the Nagamo. There is no Nagamo. You don't see the hype. You have to. Nagamo is cold. Nah, I'm trolling. But I can't lie to you, Nagamo, I just like his personality. And when he pulled up with all the different weapons saying, which one do you want? I said, yeah, he's him. He is for sure him. Did Rika jaywalk because no one else but her got hit by a truck? Streets are saying it was Kenjaku. I remember you commented that since. It was Kenjaku's plan all along. Sakamoto fights are like, we are going down to the library and smashing your head in the printer. And then add like a whole nother concept of people flipping midway, doing some crazy stuff, and yeah, man. That's it. If infinity is a concept of reality, can't it be cancelled by another concept? Probably. The biggest mystery is where the hell's the rest of the Gojo clan? Missing in action. From what I know, they all operate through Gojo, and if Gojo's sealed, they just don't need them. For Hikari, I didn't even try to understand it. All I know is he gets certain spin, he gets infinite. Don't care about the details. I ain't about to stress myself. See, that's exactly what you have to do. I have to, unfortunately, learn. I remember I was trying to make a video on the Hikari thing. I spent like 2 days just reading everything, all the information I can to make sure I actually understand it. And I'm still wrong, so it is what it is, man. All I know is that his domain is rigged and he be cheating. He's a cheating gambler. The house always wins. Sakamoto versus Kashima was crazy as well. Yeah, that was cold. I'm saying, yeah, Jerome, you for sure have to get into Sakamoto Days. That is a cold series, man. If you guys haven't in the stream and you haven't, go peep it for sure. Chainsaw Man has the tendency to break from the typical shonen fights, like the fight in hell with the darkness and gun devil appearance. 100%. Chainsaw Man fights are completely different. I like how they do him as well. Fujimoto is hella creative. I think right now that's the triple threat. Then man, I don't know the author for Sakamoto, but Gege, Fujimoto, and my man for their fights, they really got it on point in creativity. That's why I hate the people who be hating on the new gens, because the new gens be cooking some nice stuff. Mei is the concept of beauty. He's spitting. You're spitting. What? Space is edible. You better retract that Mei mid comment. What are you talking about? Sakamoto as a Jujutsu sorcerer would be cool. That's what I'm saying. You remember back in the day when Naruto, no, not Naruto, One Piece did that collab with Dragon Ball where we got like Goku and them, man. We need like a Sakamoto and Jujutsu Kaisen collab. That would be fire, bro. Every character in Sakamoto Days has heavenly restriction. Oh god, man. They're all broken physical menaces. Oh, Suzuki, you spitting, Corey. Yes, sir. You spitting. Using my own words against me. Come on, man. That's what we do here, Sins. That's what we do. Alright, Jerome, love to see it. We love to see it, because Sakamoto is cold. You enjoy it for real, man. Chainsaw Man is the only anime where the main character killed an immortal over and over again until they wanted to die. You ain't lying. Actually, I swear there's other immortals who want to die. There has to be. I can't remember the top of my head. Oh, what? Oh, who is it? Well, Barnfoot. We're not talking about 7 Deadly Allegations, though. That is some next level show, bro. I don't know for that. Yes, Suzuki. That is my man who did it. Infinity is everywhere. What concept do you think stops it literally? Nothing. I can't lie to you. Domain amplification. There is no stop for his broken abilities. Why Limitless? It's why Gojo is Gojo. Like the Limitless and everything is way too broken. Who's more suicidal, Yuji or Megumi? I mean, Megumi has begun to grow, so I'll say Yuji right now. I'll say Yuji for now. But yeah, man, I'll say Yuji for sure, because Megumi has grown. You know, in the Reggie fight, that was a perfect time for him to pull out Maharaga, especially as Reggie was a hard counter. But he said no, not today. So I respect it. That's my goat. Let's not get into the topic of that series. Yeah, we don't talk about 7 Deadly Allegations here. We're not talking about that. Sukuna definitely has a trick that can bypass Infinity. You're gonna spare the beef with my guy Jerome all over again. I do believe he definitely has something, but till we see it, we're gonna have to find out. Denji's the only guy to fall in love, then fall out the next day. Based. I respect it. Hot take, the Yu Yu Hakusho manga is kind of mid compared to the anime. I haven't read the manga, so I can't tell you. But the anime is cold. That's like in my top 5. I'm a Togashi fanboy. So Hunter x Hunter, Yu Yu Hakusho, those are my series, man. Megumi's catching up to Tom Cruise in near death moments. Don't kill me, man. Do not kill me. I'm dead, bro. Yuji has made it his life mission to die. So yeah, man. Like his whole purpose is to die. So it wouldn't really make any sense if it wasn't anyone but Yuji. Every time we see the Limitless gets passed, it's the technique being forced off. Inverted Spear of Heaven, domain expansion, domain up. Yeah, exactly. It's also been something of craziness to be able to force it. There's not been any technique currently that can stop Infinity. And unless we get further on in the series and there's more things, I doubt there will be. So that's just my take on it personally. Yo, you're Marky Mark. Yo, relax. Man told you to bark. If you bark, you're getting banned. You are getting banned. Yuji needs some training from Yusuke or something. Oh god, bro. Yu Yu Hakusho fumbled the ending. I like the ending, but also from what I know as a Togashi fanboy, his ending was rushed because he wanted to extend the series to make it darker. But because of that, he ended up creating Hunter x Hunter. So you know what? I'm happy with that. And Corey, we love to see it. You're seeing the Hunter x Hunter greatness. Why I say my goat Togashi is him. The Succession War is the best current arc, you know. Kanaguri Nagamo. Oh, I don't know about that. Nagamo is my guy, but I mean, Corey said he did kill the order member, but like Nagamo is my guy, so I'm going to respectfully disagree. Sukuna probably has some reality bending ability that bypasses Infinite because we saw he had like what 4 weapons that symbolize his techniques. Yeah, if you subscribe to that theory, I hear you, man. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna see when we find out, innit? I can't wait till we see full power Sukuna and full power Gojo go all out. Cause I need to see how this man Sukuna survived for 1,000 years. Let's not just speculate on abilities that conveniently do what we need them to do with the exact same moments. Let's be creative. Oh, you heard it here from Jerome. How do y'all think Gojo's going to be like when he gets out, like his mental state? You know what? Everyone's like, he's going to be raging, he's going to be angry. I think he's going to troll. I think he's going to be like a troll. And then someone will inform, or he'll use his 6 eyes and realize a lot of people are dead, and then he'll get angry. But first, I think it's going to be like a troll moment, in my opinion. That's how I see it. I can't lie to you. Oh, my guy Jerome again. Shout out you, bro. Gotta go early night tonight, though. See you guys. Peace, bro. Have a good night, man. Appreciate you coming on the stream, and I appreciate the super chat again. So take care, bro. If you've seen the One Piece going through a lot of lore drops, yes, One Piece is going crazy right now. Oda's cooking something. I'm gonna need to watch one of those explaining the Succession War videos. Yeah, listen, I've reread it a lot of times. That's the reason why I've got it. Like, I've read the Succession War 3 times in total right now. So that's why I'm pretty confident in it. But yeah, it can be a little confusing to get to. But I love it, man. I love the intense dialogue. I love everything. But Game of Thrones on a boat is a very good comparison. So someone said something about the anime, which I missed. Do you think Mappa can cover hidden inventory in the entire Shibuya 24? Yes, I do believe. I do believe so. The reason I think so is because hidden inventory is like what? It starts from chapter 66 to finishes what, 76 or 75? It's like 10, 11 chapters. So if they go by the rule of 1 to 2 chapters, that's like 6 or 7 episodes. And then Shibuya is a bunch of fights, like so many fights, that in my opinion, 26 episodes, and then we end on the part where Yuji says, I'm going to exterminate, what's it called? Yuta says he's going to exterminate Yuji. I think that's a perfect cliffhanger and it makes way too much sense. So that's how I feel. I feel it won't be rushed as well. I feel like it would be the perfect time frame if they do 26 episodes, in my opinion. Sakamoto grabbed his hand. He was like, the lens ain't shaking. Even top one, the verse tries to stop me. You're not lying. He's cold. I respect him, but I wanted him to get packed up, so. Yeah. Gojo going to get his favorite snacks. Say words. That would be jokes. He comes out the prison realm. The first thing he does is goes to get food. That's my guy. Depends on how many chapters they cover per episode. I'm going with the 1 to 2 ratio. They've been pretty faithful with the adaptation, so I thought that could make a lot of sense. Oh, but I won't talk about One Piece, just for the other mans, in case they haven't seen those spoilers. So we'll keep the One Piece stuff on the low. But yeah, Mr. Einstein is looking weird, bruv. He's, I mean, that's Oda and his goofy designs, man. It is what it is. He looking weird. But it is what it is. Sukuna solos. Push the Sukuna agenda. I respect it. That's my goat. Broke boy. But alright, I got like 5 more minutes because the Nets game's about to start. No, not Nets game. Dame's about to start. I need to see my boy Dame show out for my fantasy. But alright, talk to me about the chapter. Are we? Oh, what was it? What was it I was gonna say? Nah, my mind's lost. I don't even have anything still. I have nothing to talk about in the chapter anymore. I feel like we covered everything. Mei should be the final boss. What are you talking about? Listen, I can see it. She can flip side anytime. You really never know. Yes, Kurapika is my goat, man. Main focus for the arc. He fits the arc perfectly. Like, this is the arc for Kurapika. And it's why I'm pushing the Kurapika is the greatest. That's my goat, man. Like, him going to obviously get the eyes back, it just fits nicely. In terms of the political nature of the series, it all just fits way too nicely. Gon couldn't work in this arc, in my opinion. Even though I'm a big fan of Gon, so I rate how Togashi has written it. But yo, actually, who do you mans think is the final traitor? Because then they say there's still one more traitor available. Because what, one of them was Mekamaru, but there should be one more. Haruto should come back and show he still has the miracles coming. Sins, yo, what are we doing? What's with all this Haruto praise? We need less Haruto praise. I'm not liking this. We can't be praising Haruto all the time. Like, bond that man, Haruto, man. Haruto becomes Gerald Valkyrie from Bleach, bruh. That would be OP. He would be the most broken character, man. Nah, if we're doing Haruto praise, I'm gonna have to end the stream. Gojo's the traitor? Whoa, Phoenix, talk to me. How? How, Sway? How would Gojo be the traitor? I feel like he's the last person to be a traitor. But talk to me. I want to hear your point of view. You're gonna have to explain that one, because it just doesn't make sense. Like, you know them people who be like, "Oh, Megumi's gonna be a bad guy." Like, how? How is Megumi gonna be a bad guy? I feel as if the story has gone complete opposite of him trying to go through the right thing. You get me? Like, that's why I'm like, nah. But Phoenix, you're probably trolling me. But yeah, I feel like I'm just getting trolled. I'm taking this way too seriously. Don't kill me. Haruto's second incarnation, 186 points. Nah, man, you guys pushing this Haruto agenda too much. My favorite part was when Nanami was packing him up, and then when Sukuna slashed his face. That was, whew, that is real peak fiction. Raw fire. Who's that One Piece man? I forgot his name, but he does great videos. Shout him out. Those six eyes have a mind of his own. Megumi has dark hair, meaning Megumi edgy going to be like Sasuke. Yo, Phoenix, you kill me. You kill me. Megumi has dark hair, meaning Megumi edgy going to be like Sasuke. What's with this, man? People be like saying, oh, that reminds me. It's like Twitter. Everyone be saying anyone with dark hair is going to be the next Sasuke. I saw Ake, Megami. There was like two other mans, but I can't remember their names in it. So I just think people need to dead up this Sasuke comparison. They can all try to be him, but they'll never be Sasuke. Sasuke is just him. But, oh, I think that'll be the end of the stream still. I can't lie to you. I appreciate you mans coming on for today. I ain't got anything else to say, and I feel like I'll just be waffling if I try delay the stream any longer. And man's gonna watch some basketball still, so thank you guys for pulling up. Obviously, take care, all of you mans. For the mans who are in England, have a good night. For the mans, which I think majority of you, America, have a good rest of the day. And yeah, yeah, for the video, actually, yeah, I'll be dropping Toji versus Sendai tomorrow, hopefully, if I edit the thing. If I finish editing, I'm like halfway through. So I still got like 8 more minutes to edit, so that should be done tomorrow. But yeah, appreciate you guys coming on. If you haven't, if there are people who haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe still. Like the stream, and also last thing, all the streams will be in the playlist, but they'll be unlisted, so it won't be on the main channel. You won't like see it. So if you want to watch them back, it should be on the live stream playlist. But in 2 weeks, we will finally see the greatness. And all of you mans take care. So I'll catch you guys later still. End with Haruto praise? Most definitely not. Come on now.